Hello to all of you, dear friends. Welcome to Binary Wins channel. I'm with you with the 16th episode of the Psychology of Candles video series. In this video, I want to teach you an attractive and profitable candlestick pattern, a repeating candlestick pattern that you can use, have those good trades and get a good win rate. Okay, let's go to today's video. Okay, so far 15 episodes of the Psychology of Candles video series have been posted on the channel. And in these 15 episodes, I talked to you about different tips and different candle patterns and taught them to you. And also to learn more and master these patterns, I have uploaded various videos live trades so that you can better learn how to use them and correctly analyze chart conditions. Today, I want to talk to you about an attractive candlestick pattern that is repeated a lot in the chart and especially in the binary option market. And if you learn its tips and use its rules correctly, you can get good results using this pattern in the chart. The pattern that I'm going to talk about has similarities with the 7 candles pattern, but it also has important difference. This candlestick pattern has some simple rules that you can easily identify this pattern on the chart and trade with it. But what is the name of this pattern and how should you trade using it? The pattern that I want to explain to you is called the merger candlestick pattern. If you remember, in the 7th part of the Psychology of Candles video series, I explained about the features and applications of reversal and continuation candles. That is, hammer candles, inverted hammers, spinning tops, doji and marbles candles. If you know, I explained in that part that if these candles are placed in the middle of a trend, how can they cause the trend to continue? And if they are placed at the end of the trend, that is, they are on the same level, they can cause the trend to reverse. But in the merger candlestick pattern, we are working with these 4 candles, which you will understand more about in the following video. That is, we need these candles in this pattern and we are looking for them. But there is also an important point. Our candle should have pressure and shadow on the side that we want. I will explain this reason to you. How is the merger candlestick pattern formed and how should we trade with it? Suppose we have a momentum uptrend, a bullish momentum. Each momentum trend consists of 3 candles of the same color, and after that this trend can continue. So if we have at least 3 candles of the same color, our momentum trend has started. Now, in this trend of momentum, suppose a non-same colored candlestick, that is, a red candlestick is formed for you. In the Forex market, when you see this candle in the above time frames, such as 1 hour time, 4 hour time, or even in 3-minute time, most likely, after the formation of this candle, the trend will return. But In binary option, considering that we trade in low time frames, especially 1 minute time with the psychology of candles, the issue is different. What should we do if we see this red candle? First, suppose that I have determined the dimensions of the previous candle body with these lines. This is 100% of the body of our green candle, and the body of our red candle must be half or smaller than half of the body of the previous candle. This is our first condition and first rule. In the second condition is that the red candle has made a new high for us compared to the previous candle. We can enter the buy trade in 1 minute. After that, the next candle will move up with a probability of 85%. That's why this pattern is called merger candlestick pattern. But you should keep a few things in mind. Sometimes the body of our red candle may be more than 50% of the body of the previous candle, but the pattern still works correctly. Even our red candle may have made a lower high compared to the previous candle, but the pattern still works correctly. But keep in mind, for the highest win rate and profit with this pattern, we must have these few conditions. So, if our red candle doesn't make new high and made lower high than the previous candle, we won't enter the trade. If the red candle had a large shadow and wick that made a new low compared to the previous candle, we would not enter the trade again. Also, if our red candle had a large shadow in proportion to the size of the body, that is, the shadow was 3 times the size of our candle body, we would still not enter the trade, because a large shadow can indicate more pressure from above by sellers, and then the next candle will turn red. Okay? So we have to follow these conditions to enter the trade. However, it is possible that without these conditions, or some of these conditions, this pattern will still work correctly. But in another case, consider a downward momentum trend, a bearish momentum, after which a green candlestick is formed at the end of the trend. Again, like the previous slide, if our green candle body is smaller or half of the candlestick body. As you can see, the dimensions of our candle body are smaller than the previous candle. And after that, a new low is made compared to the previous candle. We can enter the sell trade in 1 minute. And the next candle will probably be 80 to 85% red. The rules I mentioned also exist in the downward trend. That is, if this green candle has a large shadow and make a new high or higher high than the previous candle, we are not allowed to enter the trade. Or if the shadow of our green candle is 3 times of body of the candle, it was our green candle, we will not enter the trade again. The merger candlestick pattern is the good and repeated pattern in the market, and you can have good trades by finding this pattern. I will definitely make trades with the psychological tips of candles using this pattern in the next episodes of Live Trade. Okay, let's go to the chart to find 2 examples of cases where this pattern doesn't work. Now look here. As you can see, the red candle body is bigger than our green candle body, and it has made new high compared to the previous candle. But because the candle body is bigger than the previous candle body, it is likely that the next candle will become a red candle. It basically created a bearish engulfing pattern for us. So we can't enter a higher trade here. Look here. The size of the body is smaller than the previous candle, but the green candle made a higher low than the previous candle. So we do not enter the trade, although the next candle may move down. Very well, don't forget, practice the tips I explained in the video in the demo account to master this pattern well. Dear friends, if you liked the video, be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and send the channel link to your friends. To register in this broker, you can use the links below the video. Click on the link, get a demo account of $10,000 and 50% initial bonus for a start practicing and trading. The biggest capital for success in this market is your practice and effort. Practice is a golden key to success in binary options. Dear friends, to live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. Take care of yourself. Until the next video, bye.